When a narcissist uses DARVO against you, it's far more damaging and far more insidious than what most people know. And DARVO stands for Deny, Attack, Reverse, Victim, Offender. So when you bring up a concern to a narcissist and they automatically just deny it, they vehemently deny it. No, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. No, you're remembering that wrong. The next thing that they're going to do is they're going to attack you. They'll say stuff like, you're stupid, you're crazy, you're paranoid, you're remembering it wrong. You know you have these insecurities. They start to really attack your character and attack the insecurities that you have. And then they'll reverse the role of victim and offender. Now, you started off the conversation as the one trying to get the situation resolved, as the one who had a concern. And what they will do is they will accuse you of doing the very thing or doing something else in order to take the focus off of them and put the focus onto you. They'll say, no, you're always doing that to me because just the other week or a year ago or whenever, they don't even care about the date. They're going to hone in on something you did in order to shift the focus off of them and put it onto you. And naturally, when they do this, you start to self-reflect. You start to look inward and you start to wonder, am I the one who's causing the problems in the relationship? Yeah, I did, cause a problem in that situation that they brought up, because we're all human. We all make mistakes. But what they do is they exploit your humanity. They exploit your empathy. They exploit your willingness to be introspective, to look within yourself. And they turn it against you. And what they do is they twist, contort, and distort the view that you have of yourself, the view that you have of the relationship. Now, the reason narcissists do this is because they're trying to maintain their fantasy world. They see themselves as entitled. They see themselves as superior to you. They see you as an instrument, as a tool, sort of to serve them and to give them supply. And so they don't want to be on trial. They don't want to be on trial at your hands, by your hands, and they don't want to be on trial at their own hand. And so they twist it and turn it around on you. Now, the way that this damages you, it doesn't just distort your reality in that specific situation. It doesn't just cause you to doubt yourself in that specific instance. What it does over time, especially if you've been in a relationship with a narcissist for years or decades, it conditions you to see yourself through the lens of the narcissist. It conditions you to judge yourself by the impossible standard that they're placing on you. Because anytime you bring up an issue, in order to get your issue resolved or looked at or heard, the hurdle that they give you to overcome is that you have to be perfect. They give you this standard of perfection that you have to meet before they can even entertain the possibility of them doing anything wrong. And the way they do that is by bringing up everything you've ever done whenever you bring up a concern. And when you engage in that type of conversation with them, which is twisted and distorted, because all you were trying to do was resolve a simple concern, when you engage on that level with them because you're trying to reconcile the relationship, you're trying to bring the relationship back together, which is what's driving you to try to get this resolved, and it never gets resolved, and you continue fighting for the relationship, over time, it conditions you to see yourself in that distorted way. And even after the relationship ends and you encounter problems or conflicts outside of that relationship, you continue to hear the serpent voice of the narcissist in your mind, denying that other people can be the problem, accusing you of being the problem, attacking you. And it causes you to doubt yourself and to be insecure. And those beliefs, those self-limiting beliefs that were exacerbated in that relationship, that were really focused on and brought to the surface in that relationship, can plague you until you examine yourself, and really get to the root of what was really happening in all of those situations where they twisted the narrative and made you out to be the bad guy.